Good evening, hello. This is our first night of the year 2021. I'm so glad to see you here. I hope that we can share our broadcast with our and let's see if there are some of you girls that are close and you can see this broadcast. I hope that everyone is just fine and just receiving here or reading. And you can also chat with me so you can get your messages. Hello, good evening. And I'm so glad to see you. Hey, I can see there's someone over there. Hi, Silvita. Good evening, Silvita. I'm just sharing the broadcast. Sorry for the hour, but I have excellent, Silvita, excellent. How are you feeling, Silvita? Are you feeling better? Or a little chat was okay with you? Hey, I have a few more eyes over there. Hello. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so happy that we can have our first reading for the night. And now we are going to start also sharing more or less. Okay, but I hope that it gave you a little calm, something that you can feel that it's better, that you are not thinking that this is something that is impossible to conquer. It's just something that you need to live and that you need to go on and to continue with your life and see what are all the other possibilities. So let's start shuffling the cards so we can have our reading for the night. And let's see what are the keepers of the light telling us. Excellent, Silvita. I love seeing you, and I hope that it's only just for a moment, and this will pass too, okay? So don't worry. This is going to be something completely different. Okay, let's see it like this. Yes. The light is not going from the clock to my eyes. Okay. Now this is better. Send you all my love, Silvita. Don't worry. We have here the first cards. Let me see, what are these other cards going to tell you? We're going to have different cards. Just to start, let me tell you, Silvita, we're going to pass some different great huge changes, and they are going to bring us some things that are going to shape our lives, for some shifts, for some changes. So it's going to be like a huge roller coaster for the next couple of weeks, or at least the first one. But don't worry, this is going to be for our best. This is always for our best. The second one, Silvita, the second one is more or less about it, about what we talked. I'm being guided to tell you more about what we talked, but I need to shuffle my cards because my guides are telling me that you need to listen and to have some tranquility and calm according to what I am using with the cards, okay? So don't worry, that's what you are listening, that I am shuffling and shuffling and shuffling. Yes, I'm shuffling, but you have to pay attention straight directly to the messages that are going to appear. This is always a reading that is to you and to you only, regarding to the matter that we spoke about in the afternoon, but it's to you and to you only, okay? So, Silvita, let me see. Okay. The first one, to you, who is guiding you? Kutumi. Kutumi was a keeper of the light, an ascended master that was from India, and he was devoted to work with the enlightenment, with the Buddhist idea of being enlightened. So he wears the clock of wisdom. The snake symbol is also reminding us that everything has a beginning and everything has an end. And this snake is also connecting with you. You are born in the year of a snake, according to the Chinese horoscope. So with this year and this number that we are getting through this card, also we are having the idea of being wise. The snakes in the Chinese horoscope are considered the best connection with heaven and earth, because it's the only animal that can maintain the two parts of, or maybe two parts of their bodies can be maintained under the two spaces. So if we see the horizon, and if we see, for example, a cobra is going to rise its neck until the highest part it may, and you may see one part is touching the ground, the other part is going to heaven, and is having the idea of having this wisdom, of having the knowledge, of knowing what's going to happen then, because it can sense, it can feel what is going to happen. So wearing the cloak of wisdom, just as Kutumi is telling you, is here for you to tell you that deep in your heart, you know what is happening. You need to trust more in your intuition. You need to trust more in what you are feeling, but pay attention. You are having your intuition telling you that you need to be prepared for some changes, more than for something in specific. So if you need to be prepared for some changes, start preparing yourself. Okay? Now, here we are. Hi, Leslie. Let me write you, Leslie. Okay, Silvita. Yes. When I am having this card, the one for the solitude, is, as I was telling you, I can be just in a room full of people, but I can feel myself so lonely that I don't want to be there. But on the other hand, when I am perhaps just cleaning my house and listening to the music that I don't at all, because I know that I am feeling with some solitude. I'm okay with myself. When I am okay with myself, I can make the right calls in my situations and see what is the best thing that I need to do with me. Seeing the things in just little by little, a moment by a moment, step by step, everything taking a place. It's not going in a rush for tomorrow, and it's not going something just in the back because I don't want that the past finishes, because I would like to have everything that I lived to continue going in my life. No, I'm just enjoying my way. I'm just enjoying everything that I'm just walking, and it's just in the right moment, in the right place, according to what I need to live. And also the teacher, the master is telling us that you already know, again, according to what we have with Kutumi, the wisdom. Kutumi is telling us about the picture or the image of the snake. But Osho, he was Osho. This is the picture of Osho. Osho was also from the Chinese horoscope, from the sign of the snake. So when we have the moon on top of his head is telling you about the alignment of being, feeling the emotions, the intentions. The moon is connected to our receptiveness, and our receptiveness is telling us about our intuition, and this intuition is telling you, you already know that this is something that you are going to pass through it. So if you know that you're going to pass through it, why are you worrying? If you are if you are feeling yourself, for example, that you are not accomplishing your life the way you wanted it because that was your expectation, you need to consider yourself that you are as lucky as you may, because you are not an ordinary girl. And if you are not, or a woman, if you are not an ordinary woman, how are you going to expect to live an ordinary life? If you are an extraordinary woman, you are going to be living an extraordinary life. And that means that you are not going to live something that you may just pass by and it's not going to do anything and any harm to you, because you know what it's going to be like to challenge that and to pass on to something. And maybe you may say, okay, this is something that I can conquer and it's going to be the next thing in your life. But when you know that it's going to be as hard, as difficult, as extraordinary as your life itself, of course, it's going to change your whole perspective, because you are going to be able to see yourself. You may contain too much energy in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, in order for you to go and have the will to conquer that everything that you wanted in the first place. But why? That I need to change the ways that I was thinking, the ways that I was having many things in my mind, that, well, I am not going to live my life in an ordinary place. My life is going to be extraordinary. So the challenges that I'm going to live are going to be extraordinary, as they are completely different, as not so many people live every single day, as not too many people around me know what's the best solution for my things, for my problems, for the best things that I can think about, and to take out everything that is going to diminish my energy, because I know deep down that I would like that someone would take me out of this kind of problem. But the only person that is thinking that my situation is a problem is myself. So the only person that is going to be able to take me out from this emotion or this feeling that I am giving myself for granted is myself. Nobody else is going to come and help me. Nobody else is going to give me their hand. Nobody else is going to just do it in the way that I am expecting. And because my experiences and their experiences are not the same, and I am as extraordinary people may be. Okay, Silvita? Yes, you need to enjoy just the moment, and it's better not to be worried about the far future. Exactly. Because when I am thinking about the future, it hasn't happened yet. And I'm just giving my power, I'm giving my energy to something, to a higher power that it's just greater or bigger than me. And I am not paying attention what I need to pay more attention now. I need to pay more attention in the things that I like, that I prefer, that I would like to spend my time with, or the people that I am around. But I need to consider myself that if I am just thinking in the now, and I am just thinking, there's a teacher that says, just becoming a dot. Yes, when I'm a dot, I am in the here, I am the now. I'm just considering that everything that is around me is about what I need to know. I am not the dot of the future. I am not the dot of the past. I am the dot of the present. And in the present moment, I'm just enjoying what I need to know. Yes, I am enjoying having my routines with my family, having the routines with my friends or my children. Yes. So the routines are the main things that, for example, people miss when they are in a hospital, or people miss when we have seen our parents or someone else that has passed away. because those regular things were the ones that made our life special, that made our life being seen as something greater than a great gift. Okay? So, what is it that you need to focus in? You need to focus on your job. You need to focus more in your achievements. You need to focus more on what else that more that what everything that you studied or you need to finish or you need to conquer. It's more about you. It's something that you need to see yourself because you need. This is I'm seeing now. They are showing me this. Imagine that you are this stick, okay? And with it, or maybe this stick, and with this stick, you are the little leaves that are around this, okay? And these little leaves are telling you my job, my studies, the university, the degree, the things with my son, the other son, my parent, yes? But I need to focus more on the things that are around my life because they are the ones that they are going to set me free from my harm or my idea of being harmed from something that hasn't happened yet or the thing that I am not sure about. Exactly. You are working for same things, but by yourself or to yourself. You need to focus more on what is it that you need to do more. Your energy is going to be more concentrated and is going to work more, and you need to concentrate more thinking about your job, thinking about your degree, thinking about getting a diploma, thinking about having your children with great with better grades or with good grades. They are doing them, but I mean, you need to see yourself more, to take more consideration and recognition to yourself, because if you are not recognizing yourself, how are you expecting that someone else is recognizing you? You are not the one that doesn't want to be seen. You are the one that you just are expecting that everyone sees you, but if you are not seeing yourself, if you are not recognizing your highest points because you were doing many different things according to the challenges that they were set to you, or maybe you put them. So you need to focus more on recognizing yourself. Look, you may be, this is one of our Libra cards. You are not thinking with your mind, you are thinking with your gut, and you are just losing the idea of being with clarity, because your ideas right now are getting confused. Your ideas right now are getting so let me tell you, for example, they are not great, they are misguided, they are telling you that you're going to do this and then you finish doing that. It's going to be completely different. So you need to focus yourself and you need to focus on your desires. The desires that you are feeling right now is not because you are not able to get them, because you are, but you need to consider first that what is it, what is the best thing or the first thing that you need to consider first to you, that you breathe, that you are here, you're alive, that you are able to understand, to conquer, to finish. Those where you're focusing more on what is it that you need to do more. It's like have these different tasks. So when you have, for example, 5 tasks, and one is not the one that is going to complete, but the other 4, they are so good and great, you need to recognize your best job, your best energy, your best mind, your best choices. Because of the 4 you made, instead of just setting all your ideas, you've done many excellent and terrific things, but you are wasting your energy just focusing on the one that is not getting in the result you expected. So you need to see yourself more. You need to recognize yourself more. You need to consider yourself more, because you can do many other things because you are extraordinary. And if you are feeling it that way, this one is going to be finishing like, okay, yes, I know it's there, but it's not going to bug you that much. because at the end you know that, okay, well, it wasn't all because of me. You don't need to control that. You don't need to see that or those little things as much and as hard as you may think. Now, let me show you this. These cards are not very seen that much with many people. Let me tell you just in the main reason, for starters, that this is the first time that I'm taking these cards out in the camera, because these cards normally they don't go out. They are so different to be taken out. So this is the first time that I am taking these cards out here in the camera. You need to be calm. You need to have your mind set with your emotions and your thoughts set with your feelings. Okay? Everything has to be set and placed into the correct order. But what is that correct order going to happen to bring it to me? Because right now, so far, I'm just feeling lost. Okay, recognize the emotion that you are feeling. For what's the main reason for me to understand that this is the point that I need to get so I can change and do my life and my things in a very different and possible way. What you are thinking, what you are feeling that is not the best to you is going to be also changed. The things that need to be with you right now because you have worked for them, because you have studied for them, because you have granted them, because you have wanted them, because you have desired them, etc., etc. As they belong to you, as they correspond to you that much, that they are going to find their way to get to you. So if the idea happens to pass in your mind that there are things or people that are no longer going to be with you because of the reasons that they may have, it's because you are setting yourself into a new position, clear, to complete with new situations or activities that are there for you to get because you have worked for them so hard that you may not have the time or the energy to set them into someone else or into something else. And you need to put that in your mind. And also, because you are getting the ability and the tools and the energy, and you know how to conquer your things. Yes, it's okay to feel scared. Yes, it's okay to feel a little diminished, but don't feel that in a so deep way. This is not going to change from night to day, but this is going to change. And this is going to give you the best reminder to you that yes, you are going to conquer and you are going to change the things that you thought, the ideas that you were thinking. So it's going to be changing everything in your perspective because you are ready to grow, you are ready to know, and you are ready to see yourself to be working more in the present now, not in the future, not in the past, in the present. To consider yourself also that you may be aware of forgiving yourself from the things that you couldn't control and the ones that you could, but you didn't want to. You need to forgive yourself, you, and also that you didn't mean to do any harm to you, yet you just did. You need to hug yourself. You need to recognize more from yourself. What is it that you've done? What is it that you've been doing? What is it that you've been resting or releasing or sending or setting? There are too many different things that are happening right now, in this right particular moment, that you need to see to yourself and for yourself that you are here because you have brought yourself up to this place. From the bad things, but however, and without any doubt, from the best things, considering to yourself that is going to be great. Okay, Silvita, I hope that this reading has helped you. It's short, it's a little short, but we have some important cards that are telling you, don't worry, you are going to conquer this, you are going to pass. It's something that has solution. So start thinking about the solutions, about if this is not happening, how are you going to be in the future where the people or the places or the things that are to you, as important as they may be, so now you can start understanding and doing everything that you need to do and think for you to start a new period in your life. Okay, Silvita? Excellent. Great. My beautiful Leslie, you need your message. But I'm sorry to tell you, doing the readings in English. So I'm sorry, my beautiful Leslie. The readings are going to be in English only. So about your job. Look, Serapis Bay, I'm sorry that it's upside down. Serapis Bay is the one that is giving you a message. Again, another snake, another snake. The energy of the wisdom, the energy of the sun, the energy of the ancients, of the knowledge. And Serapis Bay is telling you about dissension. And it's telling you just like that, move into your true self. You need to rise above the darkness because the light is here. Yes, the light is here because you know, Leslie, that everything that is happening now is happening to you because you are learning how to grow yourself with your light, how to work with it, how to feel it, and how to enjoy them and knowledge. Are so sacred that they are always coming to us in our best way or ways, and they are also helping us, are happening because we need to change, we need to move on from something different, from something that maybe we didn't want to have or to live, but now we are doing. These situations are living, these situations or emotions. Is there anyone else? Silvita, do you have any other question? I don't know if it's okay to you, everything that I have told you, but anyway, I still see you tomorrow in the afternoon. Because you lost the signal in the most important one. Don't worry. Don't worry, Silvita. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Don't you worry about it, Silvita. It's okay. You can call me tomorrow, but you are going to see yourself that this is something completely different and this is a new period in your life. This is something that is going to happen to many different people. So you are not the only one. Don't feel lonely, okay? Your the message, so we can give you the message. And I think that the readings right now are so complete. So yes, if you would like to have your reading, okay, go ahead. You can ask the question that you would like to have. And thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your likes and your thumbs up. Yay! So now shuffling cards telling us so far. Love you very much, Silvita. Love you too very, 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 very much. Look, I just requested for a card just for the night. And the one that is giving you our messages, or the one that is giving us our messages is Freya. It's talking about phases and cycles. Yes, we are just closing phases and starting new cycles, and they are going to change and to bring into our lives as much wisdom and energy as we may even think or even consider possible. So it's going to be great. New challenges, new places, new people, new things that are going to come in the best possible way, in the divine and correct order, in our, I guess that this is the best piece of advice that the cards can give us, because of course we are opening and setting new places, new situations, new goals. Everything is going to change so enormously. So believe in what you are believing, believe in yourself, believe in the universe, believe in your blessings, believe that we are all beings of light. And the ones that are not with the light, they are going in the light really soon. Oh, I'm sorry, Silvita. Yes, I know my signal is very difficult. I'm so sorry. Well, I see you tomorrow, Silvita. I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care of you. Thank you for being here. Send you my love. Have a pleasant evening. Good night. Sleep well. So tight. And see you next week. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.